personally thought that one of the biggest casualties of COVID-19 would be that marketing probably would suffer because that would be the first function which would get impacted. But surprisingly, we saw fantastic campaigns coming out during these 18 depressing months. And for me personally, the consumer internet brands took the cake and the bakery and perhaps even the baker during these terrible times with some completely out of the box stirring campaigns. I think it was not ironical perhaps that the current operating environment made the brand marketeers and the advertisers bring in a new category of humanness, humor, and hubris. That's what I would call the three H's to the campaigns: humanness, humor, and hubris. Simplifying and humanizing celebrities, dumbing down them if you really want to be blunt and direct, and making them appear like ordinary mortals. So they broke the typical mold of high decibel campaigning, which are used for influencing appeals. When I reflect back on this, the two campaigns which did this spectacularly well were Cred and Dream 11. It helped that the IPL set the perfect stage for these campaigns to get launched, but it did capitalize on the opportunity of connecting with people during COVID-19 at a very base level to their innermost instincts. And of course, the IPL was the center stage through a multi campaign which was very well orchestrated. Both brands, according to me, delivered clutter breakthrough, awareness, and impact quotient, which was very high, and produced a USP memorability by the strategic use of celebrities. I thought that it was a very clever and innovative use of doing this. Cricketers in Dream 11 and Bollywood stars in the case of Cred. And with a very high accent on production values, tight scripts, and I would say absolutely stunning one-liners, combined with excellent casting, the brands delivered the perfect sucker punch to the 1 billion plus audience, which had been really starved of cheers and positive news during this time. And I think the campaign brought laughs and tears as it unleashed the human frailties and idiosyncrasies which make us all ordinary human beings. What I liked about the campaign was it brought in a certain kind of product promise, product uniqueness, which probably would have been, according to me, lost out on in conventional campaign. The third one to me was a very emotional one, and that one was about Ariel Share the Load. And I think during this time, the campaign went a notch higher, a beautiful juxtaposition of breaking and repurposing myths, stereotyping, chauvinism, gender inequalities, a lot of which we find in households in India and household chores in India. I think the campaign has now grown into a very active movement, if I may say so, which is also delivering significant emotional equity while ushering in positive change and behaviors, which is what a brand should actually do. I think the campaign story and messaging land a perfect score, in my opinion, in a very rational, dynamic, and functional variables. And I think Ariel now is very clearly becoming a big societal agent, and it's moved on being a VFMCG product to something which has stuck the minds and hearts of people. So I think these three campaigns really stood out for me during the first 18 months of COVID.